back to the I to B Instructional TDA Part 3 video. You are going to need your evidence and inference and analysis chart out, and you will also need your slide that was posted today to write the actual TDA. So to refresh your memory, I had completed the 6 boxes of the chart with you yesterday, and then it was up to you to find one more piece of evidence. I needed to find one more piece of evidence myself so that I could show you how these 3 boxes help me make a kind of like an intro sentence in my introductory paragraph. So it is okay. Yours should be different than mine. It might be the same. There's a good chance you picked the same evidence as me, but you don't have to. I just want to show you how these translate into a sentence together. So you are going to do the intro with me. I use the prompt a lot to help me reconstruct the prompt into my answer. So I'm going to refresh my memory by reading this aloud. In the passage I to B and her plans to maximize fun, avoid disaster, and possibly save the world, the main character's world is turned upside down. Write an essay analyzing how changes in I to B's actions, thoughts, and words reveal a theme about happiness. Use text evidence to support your response. Okay, so I'm going to use that prompt to help me form my answer. In the story, I to B and maybe I'll just shorten it, I to B. She is having a difficult time with changes in her life. So this basically says the same thing as the first sentence, but I don't want to repeat these words. I have to change them a little bit so they're my own thoughts. So instead of saying her world is turned upside down, I said she's having a difficult time with changes in her life. Same meaning, but unique way of saying it instead of copying this prompt. Ida's actions, thoughts, and words support the theme. Okay, now I want to talk about what the theme is. We know that she gains happiness, but we want to elaborate that on a little bit more. She gains happiness by letting other people see her do something she loves. So this whole time when she's having a difficult time with her mother having cancer and going to school for the first time and feeling really alone without friends, what she chose to do was read books. When she shares a book aloud with her class, she's sharing that joy with other people, and that is what made her happy. We want to kind of put that in our own words. The theme is that you can gain happiness yourself by sharing what you love with others. Okay, and then I'm going to do a sentence that introduces what I'm going to talk about in my body paragraphs. So this is where I use that chart. The one piece of evidence tells me that her voice she put herself into the story. It kind of took over and she read like she was that character. The second thing was that she had a warm glow in her belly from when the boy complimented her. And the last one was that the happiness needed to be shared with others. I'm going to list those 3 things in this sentence so that you know what my body paragraphs are going to talk about. It helps with organization of your writing. I to B becomes immersed when telling the story. She is flattered when complimented and admits that she wants to share her happiness. Okay, so I'm going to talk about this in body 1, this in body paragraph 2, and this in body paragraph 3. The intro doesn't have to be very long. I think mine is only four sentences. Okay, now that I'm starting my body paragraph, that's where I kind of work left to right. Just like you read is how you're going to write off of this chart. So I'm going to type all of this, and all of this, and all of this, and I might use a sentence to kind of wrap it all together. If you are typing, I would definitely copy and paste. It will save you time. It's Command C, Command V. Command C, Command V. Command C, Command V. Mine looks a little bit goofy because I had to change the font. You can go and change your size so it's all the same. Let's make it all 12. Nope, all 14. All 16. That looks about the same as this one. Okay, now I have to read it to make sure that it makes sense and do some proofreading. So I need to indent. On page 253, Ida begins to read aloud to the class. She loves reading and quickly gets into the book. She thought, I let my voice tell it the way she did it, thought it, and felt it. Ida normally reads alone, but was able to share her love of reading with the class. This supports the theme of happiness because Ida feels joy sharing that experience of loving the book with others. This act of sharing builds this act of sharing makes her proud. She was proud of herself reading. She knew she did a good job. She showed something that she loved. Okay. Again, doesn't have to be a ton. I think I have 4 sentences here. I'm going to move on to body paragraph number 2. Again, you come right from this chart. Command C for copy. Command V for paste. Command C for copy. Command V for paste. Command C for copy. And Command V for paste. I need to do a little bit of proofreading. Looks like I need to indent. I need a space. And I need a space. I'm going to change my font size so it's all the same. And read over it. Ida began to feel happiness when Ronnie complimented her reading. She felt, nothing was different except for the warm glow that was in my belly. This shows Ida feels wonderful when Ronnie says she read real good. He noticed her. This means Ida enjoys sharing the story and is shocked when others are impressed with her reading. She doesn't feel so alone, and the compliment helps her build a bit of happiness. I actually really like the way that sounds. I don't think that I need to add anything more. So I'm going to go to my chart. This will be my third body paragraph. Command copy. And command paste. Okay, I'm going to leave you here because your text evidence will most likely be different than mine. So what you will do, is you will copy your chart from left to right for your third body paragraph. Make sure you are doing some proofreading so it has nice flow. You need to complete body paragraph number 3, and then you are also completing the conclusion. Your conclusion should be very similar to your intro. Maybe about 3 sentences should be your goal. What I want in your conclusion paragraph is restate the passage. What is it called? What are the 2 elements? And what is the theme? 3 sentences for your conclusion. Please submit this when you're done. I'll give you back some feedback on your writing, and I'll see you next time.